This 7-part email framework generated an additional $263,000 in 12 months for one of our clients. And in this video, I'm going to walk you through the exact framework of what they did so that you can replicate it for your business. Last year, my company sent out 6.1 million emails for our clients. Those emails averaged a 36% open rate and a 2.3% click-through rate. This company in particular, an HVAC contractor, had 6,632 people on their email list, and we sent out one email every single month for the first year. I went through and analyzed all 12 emails, and all of them had these 7 components inside of them, and I'm gonna share them with you today. Before we get into the actual framework, a lot of people don't even know what to send out to their clients. So we want to start with a monthly theme or a content calendar. A very simple one that we use is have 12 lines, January, February, March, April, May, and then next to it, put in the common problems, themes, services, products that your company offers. So a very simple way to look at this for HVAC is in January, it's cold. So you're going to talk about humidifiers, furnace repairs, ductless systems to heat up specific rooms in your house. Let's say April, you're going to talk about spring inspections, indoor air quality, other services that you would recommend. In the summer, July, it's going to be hot. You're going to talk about ductless systems again, maybe new installs, AC repairs. And then in the fall, maybe October, you're going to talk about fall inspections, ductless, prepare your home for winter, this kind of stuff. And then you fill in all the different months. Now you have a basic content game plan of what you're going to be talking about. So once you know what you're going to be talking about, now you can go in and build out your 7-part framework. And step 1 of that is having a great email subject line. You want an email that's going to stop people in their tracks, have them click and go in and read whatever you sent to them. On average, open rates are around 20%. We use this 5-step checklist to get a 36% open rate. Number 1, most emails that have between 21 and 40 characters get higher open rates because it's more concise. Number 2, you want to try to have 4 to 6 words in your email subject line so that it doesn't drag on and it gets straight to the point. Number 3, people are more likely to click on something that has these words in it: now, schedule, your, try, and available. So you want to try to incorporate these in your subject. Number 4, capitalization of words. This one's a biggie. A lot of times people want to capitalize every single word inside of their subject line when this can come off as spammy or almost over professional. So usually what we do is we just capitalize the first word and make it look as if it's a sentence. And number 5 is using numbers inside of your subject line. Dollars off, 3 things to know about X, Y, and Z. So here are some good examples. Get $200 off, whatever. Schedule your spring inspection for whatever. Prepare your home for insert the season. We also use this tool called OmniSend, which I'll put the link down below. It's a free tool. We have no affiliation to them. It allows you to put your subject line in and it will coach you to get the best subject line for your email. Once you get the subject line perfect, now we can start to go in and build out the next 6 parts of your email body. A lot of times people think, oh, well, do I need to go in and write out this whole long spiel about the service or product that I'm going to offer, when you should not do that at all. The goal of the emails is to get leads and clicks. This is referred to as click-through rates. Neil Patel, who's one of the biggest digital marketing experts in the world, actually did a study on click-through rates versus how many words are inside of an email. And here's the report. The study shows that to get the highest click-through rates on emails, you should have 100 to 249 words in your email. So what does this mean? Don't write an email memoir about ductless HVAC systems because that's not what it's about. So one of the things you can do is curate all the best content for your company, your best videos, social posts, blog content, reviews, and now you have a starting point for content inside of your email, and you can put headings, descriptions that will fill out that 100 to 249 words. Step 2, the first call to action. Inside of your email, right below your logo, you want to have 2 call to actions. You want to have a call now button, and you want to have a get an estimate or request service button. This is important for 2 things. First, if someone reads your subject line and they want to take immediate action, great, here you go. And number 2, it's a point of reference. As people are reading through your email, they can go back and say, hey, I need to call now right here. Or if I'm interested in getting an estimate, I can just click right here. The goal of this is to generate leads. And if you care about tracking, which we do, you can set up a tracking phone number for all of your email newsletters and UTM tracking. So that way you can see when someone clicks off this email, what happens to them if it turns into actual revenue for your company. Step 3, now we're going to start pulling in your content. So take the content calendar that you created above and find the content pieces that fit best. This could be a blog post that you already have written or one that you write, a video that you already had created or that you are going to create, or even just a page on your website about the specific service. Then you can go to Canva and create a graphic. That graphic you can put on there, learn more, click here, find out more, whatever that looks like to call them to action. And you're going to put that image inside of your email and you're going to link to the page or content piece that you're going to take people to. The goal of this step is to educate the customer, whether that's going to your website and reading about it, or even a quick description or snapshot of what is this even about. So this example of one that we sent out is 100 words, and you can see it's got a catchy title. There's an image of me, and then when someone clicks on it, it goes to our website where they could watch this video and read the blog post. And then down below, it's a quick bite-sized snippets of what they're gonna find out when they click on this. Step 4, at this point, the reader is asking a question. Whatever that question is, we need to answer it, and we're gonna do that. So think about the service or product that you're talking about, and think about the most frequently asked question about this product or service. It could be, okay, I need to schedule my furnace inspection. Well, how often should I do my furnace inspection? Or, okay, this ductless system is going to fix my problem, but how much does it usually cost? Or how long does it take to install? Or whatever that question is. So here's basically where you're going to answer the question and stand out as a subject matter expert. So in this example, people are going to say, well, okay, great, you can double my revenue, but how long is this going to take? And now you can see I'm answering how long this is going to take. So now that we've educated the customer, we've also answered a question that they're probably asking. Now we can have a very straightforward call to action. And this is where you're going to say something like, schedule your service for this, or lock in $200 off this. So in this example, I'm saying, hey, set up a meeting and start growing your business today. Basically, I've educated you, I've answered your questions. Are we gonna do this or not? Step 6, at this point, they're like, okay, is this actually gonna help me or not? So what we need to do is show them a customer who's just like them, who got the service, got the product, and was extremely happy. So we're gonna go find a review that talks about this product or service. We're gonna take that review and put it in the email, and right above it, we're gonna say, here's what our customers are saying about X, Y, and Z product or service. And we're gonna put that review in there, and right below it, we're gonna put the customer's first name and then their last initial, and we can put the 5 stars right before it. This is basically going to paint the picture of this customer had the same problem, was asking the same questions as you, they did the service, and they're extremely happy. And step 7, in case you missed it, here's a call now button and a get an estimate or request service button, so that way you can turn into a customer too. So this is a great 7-part framework for home service emails. However, the big problem is that email marketing is a lot like farming. You plant the seed, you see what grows, and hopefully something comes from it. But we need real leads, and warm leads at that now we can call and prospect on. So here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna take that email, send it to our database. We're gonna go into the email CRM, whether that's MailChimp, whether you do it inside of your CRM or some other platform, and we're gonna see who opened that email. Inside of these opens are people that saw the subject line, stopped, and said, let me see what's going on inside this email. We're gonna take all of those people and we're gonna call them. Now, we're not gonna be creepy and say, hey, I saw that you read my email and you didn't click on anything, so I was calling you. Obviously, that's weird, and don't do that. What we're gonna do is we're gonna go through and we're gonna say, hey, not sure if you saw or not, but we have a promo going on for $200 off X, Y, and Z. Or, not sure if you saw or not, but we just opened up our schedule to schedule spring inspections, and we wanted to get you on the schedule. Whatever that looks like, we need to take our email newsletter that we're sending out and turn it into warm leads for our business. This is a goldmine that most people miss. So this email framework generated $263,000 in revenue. For this company in particular, we also generated another $800,000 with other initiatives inside of marketing, and I made this video about that. If that one's not out yet, check this one out.